Alright, you're first again.
Let's see here.
And you've got a sick fake tattoo.
Absolutely, because I have no money. That apparently cost all of my money.
Hey, I wasted mine on a fucking ghost outfit.
Which apparently, by our standards, is $5 million, I think?
Something.
It was 7.
Let's see here.
I spent 7 monies on that.
No, Kerry spent 5 monies on her tattoo. You spent $7 million on a blanket with holes in it.
Yes, on a ghost costume.
I think I guess I need to be slightly more fun. Because
You wanna go
5
outside.
is uncool. I gotta go outside.
That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until Juan, the small magical... What? Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing.
Oh.
But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the grooving Musaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain +2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday.
Yay!
You're casually reading the latest issue of Monster magazine when you're rudely interrupted.
Oh no! By whom? Oh god!
By Patrick.
See, even Vicky is a sensible monster with a good head on her shoulders, and at least Smarts is reading Monster magazine. Oh, I messed that up, the pacing, but whatever. Yeah, and that's bad, because we're warriors, so we need to fight.
Scott takes the magazine from you and punches it.
Okay.
Hooray! Let's go solve another of the world's major problems. No, Scott, we've social justice warriors. You see, Vicky, ever since our major success with the Fangles goat head debacle, we've taken it up upon ourselves to stand up against injustice.
Oh boy.
Okay.
By punching magazines. No, Scott. As you no doubt noticed, Monster Magazine's sexiest monster alive this year is Count Victor von Musselbach, the werewolf prince bodybuilder. That makes him the 5th royal werewolf bodybuilder in a row to earn the title. What about those of us with leaner physiques? What of our representation? So now we're endeavoring to get Monster Magazine to name someone from more marginalized community as the sexiest creature alive. We just need to figure out a way to convince them, since I guess punching the magazine wasn't good enough.
Yeah, imagine that.
Psh, that's easy. All you need to do to solve everyone's body image issue forever is... I have so much anticipation here.
This is
Oh god, what's happening?
Oh, here we go. Make our own version of the magazine featuring a 3-winged chupacabra on the cover. Lean heavily into the warrior part, storm Monster Magazine, and hold the editor-in-chief captive until he promises to stop exclusively promoting one aesthetic as the pinnacle of monster sexiness. So many big words.
Good luck.
I mean, I feel like you have an easy pick with these two together because it's always obvious which option is for who.
Yeah,
I like how proud Scott looks.
serious business, man.
Wait a minute, he's wearing his varsity jacket in your side. My side, I have a flannel shirt.
I also have a flannel shirt.
Weird.
That's weird.
Huh.
Maybe it's different for you because of choices that you've made.
Maybe so. I don't know why that
Weird.
would be, because he's usually wearing the wet flannel shirt when I see him. Anyway, I keep getting points with Liam somehow, even though I
think the universe is pulling you towards
Inspiring. What's a brilliant idea? 3-winged chupacabras are definitely an underserved population. I've played sports games against them. exactly like that. And he's always wanted to be a model, but never thought anyone would want to take pictures of him. Now we can.
You can, and you do! You do all the pictures and make a mock-up of your own Monster magazine. It goes hella viral, and before long it becomes more celebrated than that actual Monster magazine. Oh wow.
Okay.
Way to go.
God damn.
Pretty soon after, you get a letter from the editor-in-chief officially admitting defeat in the face of your superiority and relinquishing his magazine and headquarters to you.
Well, damn, Vicky.
Sweet! Now you have a magazine which instantly brings you +3 money.
Okay. Wow, I also
It
have
seems
a
a bit
business.
cheap, but hey, I know you're about to move on to your next misadventure, but I just wanted to say really quickly,
Oh, God.
as pretty much the only girls in the school shaped differently than the rest of our classmates, it was really nice to see a 3-winged chupacabra celebrated over a royal werewolf bodybuilder. It gives us hope, you know.
Aww.
Aw, that was actually really sweet. The Coven is so much cooler than when they're not babbling on and on about that end of the world bullshit and expecting your help with it. It's way more fun to interact with your classmates when they're complimenting you instead.
That,
All right.
that went better than I expected.
So cool. I don't know if
My
buying the
stats are
blanket.
so poor compared to you guys.
Ooh, it's because you've been focusing a lot of your upgrade time into money.
I know, but okay.
So I'm wondering if the blanket was what unlocked the Coven, or if the Coven is just a thing that sometimes pops up. But
I don't know.
Or
I can't.
Maybe at that time the blanket unlocked them, but in other games they're unlocked by default.
I don't know.
Yeah, what do you want to boost, man?
I got nothing, man. Just
So,
let's see. Boldness.
What do you want to do?
Creativity. I'm gonna go do some creativity. Fuck it.
Oh wow, so stylish. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you, 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game.
Fuck you.
Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain +2 creativity. Then you realize you're feeling like going full ghost with your blanket again.
Uh-oh.
You're observing your surroundings when you spot Miranda and Damien.
at least I'm not talking to myself again.
You're about to get closer when suddenly...
Greetings, my loves.
Oh my goodness.
Hi.
First of all, Damien's costume is amazing.
So who's the pretty boy?
You mean the guy from the
Sailor Moon?
No, he kind of looks like he's supposed to be from that
He looks like
that crap. I've gone and forgotten the band name now.
Oh, band name. Oh.
Oh, you mean Interstellar 555,
Yes.
the Daft Punk.
Yes, that.
Oh, okay. I mean,
yeah.
let me see here.
Did you ever see a music video called "One More Time" by Daft Punk?
Maybe,
I
but I don't.
He may look. He also kind of looks like Prince Sarkon from
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Greetings,
I don't know who
beautiful high schoolers. It is I, the interdimensional prince.
that sounds more like Liam, but okay.
It's fine. It's cool, honestly.
I am here to rescue you from your mundane existence. Just sign these marriage papers.
Pardon?
Not this guy again.
Look!
Whoa! Gasp! An underworld specter.
This again.
What again, Liam? This is clearly a kick-ass powerful ghost. Look at its face! So deadpan, no expression at all.
That's because it's not a face. It's a sheet with 2 fucking holes cut in it.
Man, I wish my face had 2 holes cut in it. That would be fucking metal. I love Damien.
No. No, listen, it's not a fucking face. It's
Ghost friend, help us! Save us from this interdimensional creep!
Yeah, do something. Something ghostly. Boo. Throw a rock at the interdimensional prince.
I have to stick in character. I'm gonna have to boo at him.
I feel it'll work for you. I feel like it will.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh! Did you see that? Real goosebumps!
This fucker doesn't fuck around. My apologies, beautiful high schoolers. What exactly is boo? We don't have that many ghosts in my realm.
It is a super spooky ghost thing! You should run for your life!
Yeah, interdimensional loser, it's like a super legit ghost thing. This ghost is probably about to unleash ghostly rage upon you. Be ready for 100 years of misery.
He just said, boo. Can you stop all this stupidity?
Beautiful Liam has a point, yet fierce Damien and a wonderful Miranda show so much energy in their affirmations that I cannot help but believe them. Vocal energy is my main criteria when following my various advisors' advice. So today I shall retreat to my dimension, but fear not, my beautiful high schoolers! The interdimensional prince will be back for you. And so he disappears into another annoying portal. So metal, ghost person. So metal, ghost person, you made him retreat with a single boo.
So brave!
He retreated because of what you two idiots told him. He said so in front of us just a minute ago.
Liam, really, sometimes I wish your face was a sheet with 2 holes cut in it, so that way you couldn't say any annoying stuff 24/7.
What does that have to do? Oh my god.
Because Damien is like Josh. He has shit for comebacks, okay?
Your
like
face.
your face.
We gotta get Josh in on this at some point.
Whatever.
Oh my god. Little ghost friend saved the day again! Huzzah!
They leave running and screaming about how cool you are. What the fuck with your class? What the fuck with your classmates? Really? Anyway, you gain +2 boldness and +1 charisma.
Let's do this!
I keep like rereading sections because I think I'm reading it wrong, and then I'm like, oh no, it's just like
No,
bad
it's just
grammar.
grammatical errors. What the fuck?
All right, way to go. Way to go, Ghost Shadow Boy.
Boo.
Oh,
Bitches.
okay. What do I?
So scary!
So I can't do fun. I can't do creativity. I could do money.
Yeah, we definitely need to get Josh in on this and have a whole different playthrough.
Yeah. He's gonna be so jelly if he watches this. Okay. Smarts, creativity, chef. Let's see here. What would be? No one's been to class yet, so I'm gonna go to class. Oh my god.
Oh, you look so happy to
I
be
do
there.
not look jazzed about this at all. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity of this high school. You gain +2 smarts. Between class periods, you discover several horse heads in your locker. It has a note in its... Oh, sorry, severed horse. It could be either, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Why we're not goat heads?
Because they're reanimated and they would eat the paper.
That would be
Patrick.
awesome.
Yum, 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 yum.
A severed horse head in your locker. It has a note in its mouth telling you to meet Vera ASAP.
Hey, you.
I'm so glad you've come. I'm having a little crime problem which would benefit from your insight. Thanks to your input, murder has cornered the market in app-based assassinations. And yet... the other crime lords don't take me seriously. Just because I'm not a 40-year-old man with a scary scar, those sexist morons think this is just a phase for me. Since when did having a killer body and flawless skin disqualify a girl from a life of crime? It's disgusting. How can I show these chauvinist goons what crime means to me? Come on, think of something. You're my most trusted advisor.
That face. Quick crime. They'll come crawling back once they see how bad it is without you. Write a song about it. It'll help. Okay. So. Shit. Okay. Write a song about it could be creative, it could be fun. Quit crime, they'll come crawling back once they see how bad it is without you. That would be... I don't even know what stat that would be. But I feel like it might be better than write a song. Oh, I really hope this doesn't fuck up. Oh god! Oh, charming. Okay. Oh, fuck. You know, if this advice was coming from... Oh, sorry. I get ahead of myself.
You know, if this advice was coming from anyone other than you, I'd ignore it. But you haven't been wrong yet.
I hope not.
Fine. As of today, I'm quitting crime. I'll let the other bosses know. I'm sure they'll be so pleased.
A few days later, you're getting a manicure with Vera when Gonbozo Gianetti, arch-humorist of the deranged clown assembly, bursts in weeping. Well, either he's weeping or he's got sad face painted on his regular face. It's hard to tell with clowns.
What are you doing here, Bozo? Didn't they tell you I quit crime?
Gonbozo makes a series of gestures, honks and quacks, clownish and clownish. Luckily, Vera's fluent.
What's that you say? The world of crime is a wreck without me? Do tell. He says nobody's been able to get good poison since I retired. Everyone's money is frightfully unlaundered. Plus, half the bosses are dead because the letters I sent out announcing my sabbatical were full of vicious fungal spores. Well, I had no idea you were also miserable without me. You can tell the bosses I'm back in the game.
Gonbozo leaps up in the air and clicks the heels of his enormous red shoes.
I love you too, Bozo. We'll have a gang war to celebrate. See you on the battle.
Damn.
Oh my god. Woman after my own heart. Gonbozo runs out of the nail salon and piles into his tiny car with his 20 closest friends. Vera looks at you, dumbstruck.
I must say, I never thought this would work. You truly are a loyal advisor.
Damn right. Oh, if only you could be more than that, just an advisor, but you can't risk sharing your true feelings. Better just take the +2 smarts and the +1 money and move on. I gotta hit the shop, man. Oh, something's happening. To Vicky.
Again.
No, the last time it happened to,
Happened to me.
Oh yeah, it happened to Warren. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, but you won the whole event.
well,
You're having your evening tea at a nice place when you start feeling sleepy. Next thing you know, you're waking up in an abandoned warehouse.
oh boy. Finally. Hello. It took you almost 2 hours to recover consciousness. Rude much? Anyway, let's do this quickly. I have someone else to drug and kidnap at 9. You're here tonight because I might or might not be starting to have feelings for Red.
Oh!
But feelings are dumb and blind and flighty and dumb. And I won't let my feelings lead me into a life I end up regretting. thing is, I'm fabulous, so of course I've created a specific list of features I expect in a love partner. You know, to guarantee I don't end up murdering them out of boredom and contempt. And you know what I appreciate in people? Ambition, direction. I want someone that's thinking beyond just where they want to go this summer. I want someone with a plan so we can both be fabulous and conquer life in our own fierce ways. So tell me, would you describe Red as an ambitious person who has planned an amazing future for himself?
You know me. Come on. I picked you to fight that owlbear. do me justice. Yeah, Red has his entire life planned out in a set of color-coded Manila folders, including all potential scenarios, tons of charts, and even some thoughts on how his lineage could continue his master plan. Sure, you know how Red works at a burger joint on the weekends. According to his plan, 20 years from now, he might become a manager. Also, he has very serious plans on becoming platinum and FOF by next year.
Well then.
Well,
Yes?
I'll try to serve you up for her, but, hopefully, let's see. Yeah, that should work. Boop. Manila folders, charts, color-coded. Those are the key words to getting a lady excited.
You're pretty sure they aren't, but sure.
I wonder if he uses the same color codes that I use in my plans. Who knows? Even our life master plans could merge. I'm looking forward to analyzing the degree of compatibility in our lineage plan. Ah, look at me getting me all romantic.
Vera sure has a unique sense of romanticism, but you're sure it will be good enough for Red. You gain +3 charm. For your good deed. Thanks, homie.
I did it.
Congratulations,
You're
Vicky.
welcome.
See, I feel like if this was me, Patrick, and Josh, someone would probably have gotten fucked over there. Everybody choose an animal. A liger.
That's not a real animal.
They
This is
exist.
monsters. This is Monster Prom, okay?
Yeah, but we're not choosing stuff in Monster World. We're just
Like
This
I
is
said, ligers
meta.
actually exist.
They actually
Oh,
do.
okay.
Yeah, they're just sterile.
anteater.
Platypus.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Well, good choices, Beverly. Player order is decided based on how strongly you would avoid eating the selected animal.
I don't want to eat any of them.
So we've got a liger, a platypus, and an anteater.
The liger would likely have the most meat, and you could probably at least cook it up.
But you have to breed them on purpose, and also they're the most dangerous to try and kill for food.
Yeah, you would have to breed a lion and a tiger together and then raise the child and kill it. Because they're not found in the wild. That's kind of fucked up, Patrick.
So yeah, that's
Says the guy who
very
picked a liger.
that's very strong. I'm not sure whether I would avoid eating an anteater or a platypus most, because I mean,
Okay.
just because
I'll go with that.
just because the flippers are, or not the flippers, just because the males have some very mild venom, it doesn't mean
Okay.
that they're not.
We'll let
venomous.
Warren go first.
Okay. So, okay, anteaters, because they have a harder exterior, does that mean the meat will be more tender on the inside?
A harder exterior. It's still a mammal.
I know, but
Fleshy.
aren't they kind of like a hardened hide?
Not really. I mean,
Mhm,
it's
that's armadillo.
It's thick, but
Oh,
it's not
yeah, that is an
armored,
armadillo.
really.
I'm thinking of an armadillo. I know. Okay, well, platypuses, all I really know about them is they're aquatic mammals.
Yep, and they lay eggs,
Yeah.
and the males have venom.
Would a platypus taste like poultry?
Well, if the male has venom, then we will definitely want to avoid them.
I suppose.
It's just in the spurs, though. I don't think that does anything to the meat.
I guess it really doesn't matter. So, because neither of them are particularly dangerous or ill-suited.
I'm just wondering, like, do you want to eat something that
Anteaters.
eats ants?
Yeah, anteaters are bigger, so they would have more meat. Platypus are only found in Australia, and I don't know how difficult it would be to breed them in captivity for food.
So we're going anteater next?
I don't know, honestly.
I think they're about
I can hit random.
No, if you hit random, I think it's going to randomize all of them.
Yeah.
So just select one of us and roll.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. And you're like this.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's do this!
Okay. Now. Gosh, I'm doing so well, but I have all this money. But I could also use money in certain situations. So maybe I'll hold on to it. God. Okay. What do I want to increase here? You know what? I'm going to make my fun up again, and then all my stats are going to be pretty high. Hopefully it'll work out for me.
Okay.
Alright, we do another half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small magic Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all of those to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time and remember those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun.
Well, alrighty then.
On the edge of the rave, you find Vera punching some numbers on her phone calculator app and frowning.
Mediocre.
It's official. I've run the data. It looks like I'm making approximately $0 monster dollars off this rave. With all these people getting turned in such a small space, you'd think it would be simple to financially exploit them. But my normally shrewd sense of opportunistic capitalism seems to have deserted me at the moment. Tell you what, you help me come up with a way to turn these chumps into cash, and I'll give you 3% equity in the venture. And maybe a little something else. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm manipulating with flirtation. Is it working?
I mean, I'm a sucker for brackets. Oh, it's working all right. You share your hot new business idea. You see that dance move they're all doing? Patent it. Why not literally turn them into cash by spiking their drinks with this potion I made that turns people into cash? These are both great.
I'm not sure which one would be better, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I like them both.
Honestly, yeah. I can patenting the move. Is that fun? Is that creative? Is that smart? And then literally turning people into money, that could be bold, smart, or creative.
Go with what your heart says.
I mean, on the one hand, patenting a dance is like kind of business, which I feel is good, but like, she's all about like potions and poison and money. So I'm gonna go with the second one and hope. So smart, yes!
I'm sure if I experienced empathy, I'd probably object to this plan, but I don't, so I won't.
You go around spiking the drinks of people you don't like with your Midas milk. Pretty soon, monsters all over the rave are morphing into neatly wrapped bundles of cash. Vera's goons load the money into an armored car.
As an added bonus, we've now created a lot of missing persons cases. Parents will pay out the nose
Oh
to try and have their
God.
children located.
Oh my god.
Hey, do you have any more of that money elixir? I've got some people in Congress who haven't been obeying me.
Oh my god.
If it were only that easy.
Before you know it, you've become Vera's wholesale supplier for Mida's milk. You gain +2 money and +1 boldness. I have 10 fucking money!
All right.
I think it's Midas. 'Cause
Midas
that's-
milk? Oh, that would make a lot more sense.
'cause that's the king who wished to be able to touch stuff and make it gold.
I'm glad you're here to point out how stupid I am.
You're not stupid, you just don't pronounce things properly sometimes.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebag-ish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain +2 creativity. We the devs dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run. So, Patrick, what's your cool-ass nickname?
Toasty Tater.
Really?
Okay.
Hey, I am the Fry Lord.
That's true. The Ghost Fry Lord. Toasty Taters, the 3rd.
No, the first.
Okay, Toasty
I'll
Taters the
pass
1st.
the name down to my children as necessary.
Do you want the 1st in there? Even though it's completely redundant?
So, Toasty Tater the first?
Yes.
Why not?
Because you
Sir
planned
Toasty Tater the first.
Sir Toasty Taters
Stop
the 1st.
making it bigger.
That's what she said.
Later, you see Scott all but skipping down the corridor, cheerily rattling off some sort of list.
Hey, bro.
Hey, Val. Oh, man. Today's the best. I was walking out of class and my tail just started wagging all of a sudden. You know, how sometimes your tail starts wagging and you've got no idea why. I started wondering why my tail might be so happy, and I realized it's probably just because I'm a werewolf. Because being a werewolf is just about the best thing, right? I mean, if I wasn't a werewolf, I wouldn't even have a tail to wag. But then I started thinking even more, and I realized where everything's would be pretty good. Where dolphins, where pigs, where weasels, where tanks.
That look.
I wonder what the absolute best where creature would be. Where vending machines, where water fountain, where door, where window, where knob, where floor.
Okay, now he's just naming things he can see. You'd better jump in. A weremoon. Oh wow. Or a werewolf.
What's that even mean?
I don't know. Maybe it's like more wolf than man?
It's where squared.
All right.
I'm going with where squared.
Sir.
I'm gonna blow his
squared
fucking
wolf?
mind.
A werewolf?
Awesome, bro.
That sounds like the best thing ever. What's better than winning a sports game? Winning 2 sports games. What's better than gym class? Double gym class. So what could be better than a werewolf? Being a double a werewolf. Wonder if I can get a member of the wolf pack to bite me so I'm a werewolf. Could turn into a werewolf. And be a werewolf. Or 2 could bite me and I become a werewolf. Or what happens if a werewolf bites a werewolf? Oh man, this is why this makes... Oh man, is this why they make us learn math?
Scott's math performance increases dramatically, but only for the next week. You gain +2 smarts and +1 creativity. Good job, Sir Toasty Taters the First.
Sir Toasty Taters the first for the win.
Alright, let's see. You already took fun, and that's my lowest stat. More creativity. Nope, I can't. Because
no.
no,
Sir Toasty Taters
it's still,
the First
it's
took
still,
creativity.
sorry, it still shows up
Oh,
From
okay.
time to time. Okay. So
you can do smarts, boldness, charm, or money.
I guess I could do boldness again.
Hey, Patrick. Don't the trees in the background look like the trees from Don't Starve? That will,
They
like,
do.
come to life and, like, smack you in the face. Oh, man. Okay. That day you skip class and you just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. So, you do some graffiti on the wall. No way. The graffiti says, I'm bold as fuck. And you know what? It turns out the wall is magic. Is a magic wall that grants wishes. What a wall. A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold. And you gain +2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. Later you see Liam beaming to himself. Liam? Beaming?
Is he broken?
It appears that the application to write for Virtue magazine was received and accepted.
For you?
So authentic.
I knew my pitch would hook them. Imagine the edgiest, most irreverent article subject you can think of. Now double it. That's my article subject. You see, I used a writing technique on them called lying. It's very effective. Up until they call your bluff. Now I'm going to actually write the article, and I've got no idea what to write.
Oh, poor baby.
You, save me from consequences of my actions. Suggest an idea that lives up to my hype.
Oh, you know that's impossible, right?
Fuck you, write my article.
A passionate argument for the legalization of recreational chimera toxins. A chilling expose of the pasta industry's griffin trafficking. What? Pasta industry's griffin trafficking.
I think the second one is more likely to be his.
Wow. Okay. Let's please don't fail.
So bold.
Ah, yes. Zoological welfare is a very hot topic right now. And I just had griffin pasta the other day, and it was delicious. But if the suffering of the griffins is greater than the deliciousness of the taste, then this is something the public must know about, specifically from me.
Soon thereafter, you see a piece in Virtue by new correspondent Liam D. Lioncourt. Griffin pasta, delicious but deadly for the griffins, not for you. Wait, does this mean you have to stop eating griffin pasta? Whatever. You gain +2 smarts and +1 boldness. Okay, challenge time. Everybody choose something bad. Griffin pasta.
Drowning. It's bad? What are you looking at me like that for?
Toenail fungus.
Oh god.
Ew.
Player order is decided based on how likely it would be for humankind to perish due to the selected thing. Drowning, griffin pasta, or toenail fungus.
Probably drowning, since depending on certain ancient texts, that's kind of already happened, except for a few people.
So Patrick
So we get to
first.
choose. Yeah. So since griffin pasta doesn't exist, I guess we would be more likely to die from toenail
Yeah, if
fungus.
you get a
and
mutated strand of toenail fungus.
See, I thought it was being funny, but yeah, toenail fungus makes a lot of sense. Like if it mutated to something that was like horrible disease, then yeah, pretty quickly things would be terrible. Damn it, I missed lunch.
Well, I see you guys walking around there over there.
There or there. That's very descriptive.
Guys, you may have noticed a door has just.
Right.
Oh. God damn it.
Hello.